That's what it was.
What the fucking thing?
The thing, yeah.
Oh, that thing. You were just
Yeah.
having trouble recalling that information.
Yeah, I was like, did I say this to you or not? I was like,
You were like,
hold the fuck
what did I say?
up. I'm sorry I didn't hear you, Sonny. What did you say?
I do not seem to recall this information.
Let me try this again. Alright, cool. I'm glad I did say that because I didn't remember.
Mm. Mm.
Hi,
Hello.
Shara.
I swear. I'm sorry.
You're good.
You're a whole 9 minutes late.
How dare you? How dare you?
I'm sorry. I was distracted. I also forgot it was Tuesday.
You're not
I thought it was
alone.
Wednesday.
You're not alone. I also thought it was Tuesday for a minute.
Tuesday earlier. I thought it was Wednesday. I deadass thought it was Wednesday. I literally looked at my sister and was like, "Wait, is
Oh
it?"
fuck.
Because she was like, "Oh, did one of our friends didn't go live yesterday?" And I was like, she was like, "Oh, did she not go live yesterday?" I was like, "Isn't yesterday Tuesday? Today's Tuesday. What?"
Wait, so you thought you already missed the session?
No, I didn't think there was one. I was just like, well, I missed the session. Or there wasn't one. Whoopsie.
I
And
really
then
Hey
you
thought there was.
moved on.
Alexa, turn off Yasmire light.
Off I go to live my life.
You know, that's fair. I would live like that too. For real though.
So,
Okay, so Jordan isn't gonna join us for the session. I found out from Seven
good.
recently why they're not able to join. They have to take a commute that is during our session time, and they're like, this fucking sucks. And they can't make it to his like notes. So I was like, sucks, man. Really does.
So our ranger
But
just wandered off one day.
yeah, he's just
Never to be seen again.
he's missed a lot. It's actually quite concerning how much he's missed. But yeah, all right. Have that open up. We're gonna just have a short session, almost like an hour session, hour and 30,
Hmm.
give or take. I'm just really out of it. So forgive me if I sound very stupid.
Mm.
I usually do. All right then. Last where we left off, your comrade Virman has supposedly disappeared from sight. You guys went to investigate his last location that you guys had thought of, with Liam pointing out certain things to you. You
And
lot
then we got
had gone.
stabbed.
Then you lot had gone downstairs into a room compartment in the back, where you had found a room that seemed to have been enlarged instead of shrunken. And then, if I'm not mistaken, Shara, you were knocked out, and 13, you felt a sharp pain and was almost about to be knocked out, right?
Yep.
And I had you both roll for initiative.
And I got a 15.
All right
Then
then.
waited an eternity for Everly to show up.
Initiative is a straight roll plus dex, right?
Oh, yeah. Forgot we were doing initiative.
It's initiative plus dex, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
I had to check an
That,
item description while you're figuring that out now.
that's fine.
I'm about to say.
Okay, good. So this would work.
Roll for initiative. I got a 14.
Ah.
All right. 13 got a 15 plus dex. That's 14.
And Liam
Uh,
has disappeared somewhere. I gotta drag him off
yeah,
my screen.
Liam has stayed back with Ruggy. is what we decided. Yeah. Um, 13, you got a 15, right, for your initiative?
Yeah.
I also got a 15. What's the thing we would have to look at so we could have a different initiative start?
Dexterity modifier.
They have a +5.
Then you would go first.
All right. Grazie. All right. So top of the initiative order. Before we start, 13, can you give me a perception check, please? Close.
26.
You notice a black mass of, I want to say, smoke. It looks like black smoke that has hit you from behind. You can't quite tell where its figure is at, but you can tell that there's a mass behind you. It's ensnaring the entire doorway, along with certain aspects of the room. It feels like the room is getting much smaller. Right then.
Hmm.
Yeah. Keep that in mind. Alright, then let me do this. Oh, that's the wrong one. I was like, that makes no sense from what I've seen. The 17 hit?
Let me check. Yes, it does.
Alright then.
Okay.
You get
I'll be back.
alright. You get 10 points of piercing damage. And they're gonna use their bonus action to attack again. Does 24 hit?
Yes.
You get 8 points of piercing damage. And then the mass, since it still has its movement, it flickers in front of you and then it disappears elsewhere into the room. You also notice, since you still have a really high perception from your last roll, the door is seemingly gone after the black mass moves.
Oh, lovely.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very glad I have these knuckle weapons because I'm wondering if you remember one of the aspects you gave to them.
It could have
Or actually, I
magic
don't
on them.
know. Actually, I'm skipping the knuckle weapons. I just remember to have something more useful in the situation for this.
Flashbang?
I'm debating that, honestly.
I don't remember what's what other useful item you have. My thoughts
It's less of an
immediately.
item, more of an ability.
Oh,
DM, did you forget one of the aspects of the type of rage that I have as being like half of the beast?
yes. Honestly, I
Yeah.
forget half of the stuff you guys have
Oh,
as your characters. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a very good
the
DM.
ability Bestial Soul makes my teeth and my claw attacks bypass magical resistance. So if something, say, ethereal,
Hmm.
aka physical attacks usually wouldn't do shit to it, I can
Okay.
still cut. Basically, I can cut glass.
You can cut glass, is what you just said?
I said I can cut cloud. Like, I can cut ghosts and shit, that type of thing. Like I can cut things that are supposed to not be affected by physical attacks.
Mm.
So I would like to rage.
Go for it, buddy.
And then I want to try and go for a claw attack, and then use my bonus action to go for another claw attack.
Is rage in action? I just want to know.
No, it's a bonus action. Wait, it's confusing.
If it's a bonus action, you don't get another bonus action. You can only do one action.
How do I explain this? It's like, I don't know how to explain this shit. It's one of those things where it's like, It's not even really described as a bonus action. I don't know how to explain it. Damn it. How do I explain this? Damn it.
Because if I'm not mistaken, a bonus action is after you is like given to you for you to do another action if you've already done your main action. It's like another hand you can play.
Okay, so here's how to explain it to you. Okay, so main thing is one thing. This would be the main
Action.
attacks versus basic actions. There are some abilities where activating them doesn't qualify as an action at all. Like it just is confusing as fuck.
It happens, but it's taking up a bonus action, correct?
Not exactly. Like it doesn't take up any bonus actions in addition. But then there's other things, like for example the claw attack, where if you use the claw attack as your attack action, you get another either claw attack or teeth attack as a bonus action, as long as it's only an attack action you take with it. So bonus action versus bonus attack action are two different things. Yes, this is as confusing as it
I just looked it up for the that fucking shit for barbarian action. It says it is a bonus action to react. You can do the two claw attacks as your main action, but you don't get a bonus action.
Wait, this just adds up to me having fixated in the goal of what we were trying to do then.
No, I was trying to figure because you said you were gonna do a bite and then do a two claw attack. That's why I was asking if your rage was a bonus action.
It's claw then bite. There's no other thing, so it's only two attack things using the ability aspect of it. It's confusing as hell. You get what I mean?
Hold on.
So if I wasn't using my rage, I would be able to use 3 movements to attack this. Whereas that still ain't putting a drop in the barrel on what the fuck things like fighters can do.
Not action search, just
You understand? We might need to go.
understand that. I understand that. Understand that. I'll allow it this time, but I think doing two things like bite and claw, I wouldn't consider
If
that
you wish, I can
one
just use the
action.
claw.
Doing your two claw attacks is fine as one action, but doing your bite and your two claw attacks as
No,
an
no, no.
action.
I'm trying to explain this. I'm using one claw attack.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, then go ahead. Sorry, my bad. I was very much
Okay.
confused.
Doesn't 1 minute. An 18 hit.
Yeah,
Okay. Dice where I put you.
Anyway,
I know.
hello.
Hello.
Anything change or is it still just fighting?
We're still just fighting. I'm just very slow. I was like, in action, doing like three things at once in one action doesn't seem correct. And I was like, really stupid. That was all.
Sounds about right.
Ouch.
No, like me, because I relate
Oh.
to that.
Mm.
I'm just trying to figure out the damage for this. It's annoying.
Okay. Oh.
So it's 8 damage on it for that hit, and then does a 16 hit it?
Yes, the 16 does hit it.
Okay. And that's 10 damage on it.
Alright,
And that's the end of my turn.
got it. Shara, it's your turn.
Aren't I unconscious?
Yeah, hold on. I was looking at the sheet. Can you give me a Constitution saving throw, please? I think that's the right call.
It's Constitution if it was basically like some kind of attack ability attack. If it was a psychic damage thing that caused them to pass out, that would be a different saving throw. But in the end, it's still up to you.
Yeah, just
Hmm.
give me a Constitution roll, please, Shara. Not saving throw, just Constitution roll.
30-20.
Ooh,
So
you go
just
wash that shit.
the
Hold on.
so just straight Constitution was an 18. I hit saving throw, but either way, it's +2 on mine if it was
Yeah,
modded
that's
or
fine.
saved. So it's 30-20.
Yeah, that's fine.
And yeah, you're going crazy on your ear.
You feel a surge of like, I want to say ickiness. It doesn't feel right to you, and you're like trying to
Ew.
wake up. It like you're waking up, but you're not completely there yet. But that is going to take your whole turn.
So right now they're
Alright,
drowsy.
I'm
Hmm.
drugged.
All right then. Let's go.
I can imagine. Boy, do I have just the drug.
Does
The thing that
27
started
hit
it
your
all.
armor class? 13.
Say again?
27 hit your armor class.
Yes.
You get 11 points of piercing. Hold on. Not that one. This one.
Oh
All right.
wait, I'm dumb. I just now realized something, DM.
What?
I have resistance to piercing, slashing, and bludgeoning damage in my rage state.
That would technically be halved anyway.
I know, I'm just informing you so you're aware.
Yeah, that's fine.
Wait,
I
so how
think you
much
would
would that
take
be?
six or 5 points of damage, either or, if it's halved.
Yeah.
All right. All right, then. All right, then hold on. Speed. All right, hold on. I'm gonna roll again for something else. Does a 19 hit your armor class?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, it's going.
You're the only one awake in this battle, so like
Yes, I'm the only one getting hit.
Yes.
All right.
you're the only one awake.
Hmm.
Hold on. I'm trying to figure out what this thing can do. All right. Um. Conditions. So I'm trying to figure out what this thing is using at the moment. Hold on. Action shows up. All right then. Um. As a bonus action, it's gonna hit you again. For sorry, it already hit you for 19, so you're taking 12 points of piercing, which is half to 6. Shara, it's your
DM, can I
turn.
use my ability Can I use one of my abilities, Danger Sense, to try and dodge that?
If it's automatic, sure. If it's like an action you have to take, it will take up your action and you would be left with the bonus action.
Let me read real fast.
Because if I'm not mistaken, that's also either an action or a bonus action.
It's an action, so this would take up my action, but I just
Yeah,
want to
that
try and
was.
avoid taking damage.
Alright, then you can avoid it. But mind you, when you take your next action, it's you don't have it. You only have your bonus
Yeah,
action.
I understand that.
Alright, Shark, give me another Constitution throw roll. Why did I say throw? God, can you tell that I'm out of it?
Mm-hmm.
Great.
I got an 8.
You'll be fine.
You feel more drawn in to the ickiness than you did before. Alright then.
She's rotting, you know.
You should. Honestly, Everly's probably over here like, what the fuck is happening?
Does a 29 hit your armor class 13?
Yes, it does.
That's 7 points of damage. And then does a 22 hit your armor class?
Yes, it does.
13 points of piercing.
Wait, math brain.
Brain not mathing right now.
I'm forgetting it would be much faster if the DM just remembered to half the things prior for me.
So the other one was 6 points of damage, so you get 3, and this one is 13, you're getting 6. So you're in total, you're getting 9 points of damage.
hmm And I used my action for a dodge action last time, so we skip me this time and go right to Char again.
Yeah. Shara, give me another constitution roll, please.
Give me something good. I got another 8.
Char, damn it!
Now
You're
you're really
falling
rotting.
deeper into
Listen,
this.
this nap is really nice, alright?
You're falling deeper into it. 13, give me a perception check.
Active or passive?
Passive.
26.
You notice Shara is like slowly fading. She's getting darker. Almost like a translucent, but much darker in the translucent areas. Like her
Is
fingers.
you shit. I'm sorry.
Fuck off.
I swear,
Sorry.
if we lose Shara because Virmon wanted to go be Rogan.
Hmm,
It's not
we
my
don't know
fault
yet.
Shar is getting them low rolls.
Yes, it is. You're the one that
No,
dragged us into this situation.
I'm not the one that loaded the dice.
I'm gonna send you something, Shara, because Jordan isn't here for monsters stuff. So I'm
Hmm.
gonna rely on the second next person that isn't actively fighting this thing.
Cool.
Yeah,
Give me like 2
no,
seconds because I'm not looking at Discord.
that's fine. I'll send you in a minute. Mm. I could also send it to Isaiah, but I doubt Isaiah would know much more than I do.
How dare you?
Am I wrong?
That's
Maybe.
what I was about
Maybe
to
not.
ask. Just, is she wrong though?
I think it's the body and sensitivity. I don't know if those are like spells or not, but whatever.
Okay. Peeking.
Hmm. Then it's my turn anyway. So, all right. 21 hit you. 13.
Yeah, it does.
3 points of damage. 24 hits.
Yep.
5 points of damage. Piercing.
Alright, so I've read through it all. What am I supposed to be paying attention to?
Body and sensitivity, are those just part of it, or if it's just
Okay,
like,
so those are its features.
all right, cool, good, because I was like, those aren't attacks. Great, thank you.
No, they're not attacks. They are just features that the creature has.
Thank you. This is great then. I'm using it well then. Anyway, that's the end of this thing's turn. It's your turn. 13.
Uh-huh.
It's also like moving around the room, and the room is getting much smaller.
Kane just had possibly a dumb idea.
Before you say your dumb idea, mind you, for all of you, the room was 30 by 30, and it's shrinking down every 5 inches, so it's like 25 by 25, and now it's like
Mm-hmm.
20 right now by 20.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Everly's still asleep, right?
Yes, sorry.
Oh no.
Okay. I cover my eyes and I throw one of the flashbangs in the air.
I forgot I gave you those.
All right. Are you throwing it up at the ceiling, or are you just
I'm throwing it
like
wherever the black cloud thing currently is.
the black cloud is sort of dissipated? But if you're throwing at the ceiling, or wherever, sure. Give me a strength roll. I was gonna say strength check. Works, but roll something.
Alright, I'm gonna go out exploring, try to find more whale shells.
13.
It shatters on impact, and you notice that the figure slowly starts to conglomerate. It starts to come together, and you sort of see like this wraith like person running around. But you also notice that it still has enough um shadow that it's also covering something else up. But it
Hmm.
slowly dissipates again after you notice its form, and it's still going.
Mm.
All right then. Sure, give me a Constitution saving throw this time.
Come on, baby! 17!
You're slowly getting out of it. You try to flutter your eyes, but your eyes feel like jelly. All right then. It's its turn. Does a 17 hit?
Yes, it does.
6 points of piercing damage. And does a 21 hit?
Yes.
You get an arrow into your knee for 7 points of piercing, which would be uh, 5 points of piercing damage.
Hmm. Kane might have just had a realization.
Hmm.
DM,
Yes, sir.
I want to use my reckless attack and go for a biting on this thing.
Go for it.
Does a 19 hit?
It hits. Can you give me damage, please?
I'm just doing the math.
Huh.
15 damage to it.
Where would you attack it? Precisely. Where are you attacking with that bite action?
Do I see any like body part shapes on this thing?
You don't practically see it, but you can give me a bite attack.
I'd just be going for the middle of it.
You get what feels like an arm in your teeth, but this arm seems fairly magical, if that makes sense. Your teeth just clench together like a dog um chattering its teeth when it's aggressive. You get that, and you're not getting enough of a sensation, but you do feel that it's hurt this thing, and this thing's like shadowy form comes together and then it disappears again. It's gone. The room is
Mm-hmm.
now 15 by 15. All right, Shar, give me a Constitution roll.
11.
You're you got out of it, like your eyes are open, but your movement is halved.
Sleep paralysis?
Fine. Fine by me.
Hmm
I
I bel
forget how much movement is getting up.
Since how much movement do you have?
It's a Casper! It's my little Casper! I love so
I felt the roommate by loving Casper, but what's your movement?
my movement speed should be 30, so yeah, it's 30, so half of that is 15.
It would take
Uh,
you.
it would literally be all my movement.
It would take you since you're at 15. It would take you 5 feet of movement. You still have the next 10 movement.
Okay.
Yeah. Will you stand up?
Yeah. Everybody's like, I am not laying on this goddamn floor.
Give me a perception check, Shara.
Perception! Something I'm actually good at usually. That was a nat 20, so I got a 27.
With your divinity, you notice what this creature is. It's just like running around the room. You notice that something else is on it, but it's covered in magical darkness as it's on top of this thing. You can't tell where the thing is, but you notice it's surrounded by magical darkness due to your divinity of basically light.
See, let me think I have something that might help, but I have to be sure that I can do it properly.
hmm I believe to move, it's an action. No, it's not an action. To
No,
move is just
movement
like,
is just a movement.
yeah.
I
So you
still
have
have
your
an
action.
action and a bonus action.
Yep. I'm getting so much information wrong today. Fucking hate that.
You'll be fine.
It's just an off day. It's just an off day. It's fine.
Semantics.
Hmm
Healing. I don't need healing. I need light.
Yeah, because you know what this thing is.
Yeah, I do. But I mean, also with what Everly just saw, it'll make sense for her to be like, let's light this bitch up.
Hmm.
So I'm trying to see what exactly I have that'll make me go light bulb.
You do have your wings.
I do. I do indeed. I do.
What the hell is Firefly up to today?
You mean Alexi?
Oh yeah, I
You
forgot.
don't
I have
know.
nicknames for everyone. There is Firefly. There is Glowstick. There is Stealing Bastard, and there is Puddle.
Puddle. Also known as
Stealing
Runky.
bastard.
He doesn't
I
have a
see I've
nickname
been
for Veermon yet.
I see I've been changed. Stealing bastard. Ah, yes. How quaint.
How do I not
Mm.
have? I literally
It's
only
better
have
than
the
him using an
cantrip
elf
from like
slur on
what?
you.
Honestly, I think that would be
You
better.
still have Brookman's mace that you yet to
Oh
use.
yeah! I forgot.
You
I
had that
forgot I
thing
could
for
do
so
that.
long. Like it's not even enchanted, but you had that thing for so long. You haven't used it once.
That
Please let
shit
it be
We
pertains.
used.
haven't been in a battle that Everly needed it in.
Well, Everly was always out of it whenever there was a battle, so it's actually really funny.
Everly is just like, ooh, a butterfly.
Ooh, a
Just
butterfly.
battle.
We're all gonna
This
die, die,
big.
die.
We have this big battle going on. Where the fuck is Everly? Everly, look, a butterfly.
Hmm.
Okay. Let's see. That is an action to do. Do I have any bonus actions?
No.
I have one. Uh, uh
Mhm.
okay, so I'll just have her pull out her mace and split it in half and basically shake them like maracas to turn on the lights. Glow stick.
Glow
Glow
stick
stick
time.
mode with the mace.
I forget
But
what the mace looks like for you. Is it Morning
Glow
Star,
stick,
right?
I
but
got it.
lethal.
I got it. I got this. Hold up. It should be on
you
my
did.
computer.
You designed it. Oh, I love that.
Do you not remember me doing that?
It's been a while. My brain is all over the place. Oh yeah, yeah. It does light up.
Light
It
'em
gives
up,
you.
up, up.
It gives you the whole room because the whole room is 15 by 15 at the moment.
Haha,
So
bitch.
so this thing just starts showing, and you both notice that this thing looks like a fucking wraith, and it's writhing. And you
Haha.
notice the thing on top of it, the thing that's surrounded by magical darkness, just gets off and ends its existence by chopping off its head. It's now coming up to both of you,
What the fuck? I'm
right?
sorry. The thing shrouded in magical darkness just chopped its head off.
Yeah.
That's some Dillahan
You
type shit.
And then the main creature that's been attacking is still going at her. Just
no,
going, ah!
the main creature wasn't attacking. It was just running around. You've seen its stats.
Yeah.
It's got nothing. Its hit points was not what you guys were hitting. It's only got one action, and that's called Shadow Step.
Yeah.
And it's just been moving around.
Okay, and
Alright
then the
then.
main thing that we probably have been attacking just killed itself. So what do we do with the shadow thingy?
No, the shadow thing chopped off the wraith looking like thing's head off. The wraith thing just shrivels away into inside the magical darkness. So the magical darkness is still there. It's just coming towards you, Fox. All right then.
Ah. All right. Then hold on. I have a feature.
Does 25 hit you, Shara?
Yes.
You get 12 points of piercing damage.
Owie.
Does a
It's not
22
that bad,
hit?
but it's still like, ow.
Need a
Does
Rude.
a
boo boo.
22 hit your armor class, Shara?
Huh?
Does a 22 hit your armor class?
Yes.
You get 8 points of piercing.
How many?
8 points of piercing.
Another 8. Jesus fuck. Already took out 20 of my health. Jesus.
Good damn.
What? How much health do you have, my dear?
100?
100? Okay, you're the same as Alexi, that's fine. I think
If
Alexi has like a
anything,
few
Kane
points
was the
more
one
than
taking all
you.
the hits.
How many hit points do you have? 13? Isn't it like near
When I'm
200
at full health or currently?
currently?
Currently, 156. I'm wondering
Makes
if you
sense.
remember one of the details on why I chose to use the teeth attack more than I used the claw attack.
It was to pierce through anything, but he had a good constitution roll. That's all.
Yes, which I understand. And I just want to point to one thing out. If I used the claw attack, I could have then used more of it, like then bonus action. It's more useful. However, the teeth attack, if you read the description on it from what I sent a while ago for you, which knowing you probably didn't write down,
I don't write
it
things
gives
down.
me on a successful hit of a creature that takes away points of like damages their life, so that they lose hit points. I gain 3.
Oh. Uh-huh.
It's a shitty healing method, but it's the best I got when Neverly's knocked out.
It ain't much, but it's honest work.
On the bright side, it technically does. The way it's described is it's equal. I gain hit points equal to my proficiency bonus, which currently is 3, but it will go up as I get higher.
Okay, hold on.
Though even at 20, it's
Does
pretty shit.
Okay, you guys notice this motherfucker is gone.
Mm,
Like
yeah.
even the magical darkness, they got like a 27 on their stealth. They hid themselves. So funny. So y'all lost sight of them. It's now your turn, 13.
Okay, do we see anything close to a door at this point still?
The door is still gone.
Wait a minute. So, correct me if I'm wrong, but we were in the basement, right?
Yes, sir.
What does the material like above it? Like, was the floor made of wood?
You guys went down a staircase. So you guys are like between a floor of like concrete, like actual like because you
Like
guys
a
went
sheet
down
of
flight of
concrete.
similar, like you guys are well enough down that you can just shoot up because it's covered by a floor. Like
You're
this
like, I
was
see where you're
standing.
going with this 13, but no.
No, because this wasn't connected to the actual store like building. This was just going down into like into the ground. This door.
Mm-hmm.
So like you know those staircases where it's just like going down is there's nothing really above it, it's just going straight down. That's the kind of staircase you guys went down into.
Yeah, now I'm trying to remember if Kane somehow remembers which direction the door was in.
Give me a history check. I'm a kind enough
Because I
DM
think I
to
could
allow that.
literally just break my ass through this.
And leave Shar behind? Shucks.
I grab Shara.
Does Blink allow you to carry another person?
Charger does.
Mm. Give me a history check.
I got a nat 20. I don't need it. I'm still looking to see where my history bonus could be.
With a nat 20, you remember from the
Oh, it's a plus 2, so it's
location.
22.
Anyway, with the nat 20, you remember that it was on the left hand side of
Oop.
of the door, because when you guys were hit by the magical darkness by the person or whatever it is, it pushed you into the room like by
Mm-hmm.
10 feet. So right now you guys are still technically in the center-ish of the room, and it would be because the room is now 10 by 10.
Perfect.
Yeah, so it
Oh
would
no.
be either it would be if you're standing if you're standing straight from where the exit is, it would be right in front of you, right there.
Okay, Everly, I want to grab you and then use the charger ability to go through the wall, hopefully.
Why do you want to go through the wall?
Because the room is shrinking, and I'm only so big.
Weird. Couldn't
I'm
we just leave the way we came in?
The door is missing, is the problem.
Ah,
And Kane is about to make a door.
Wait, I just imagined
I
the
mean,
Kool-Aid Man. Oh yeah.
oh yeah, yeah, sure. Why the fuck not? You know what? I see no problem with this. Everly's. I'm gonna say Everly's still a little out of it, just because of like having been under that thing for under whatever thing knocked her out for so long. It's just like, sure, I guess door's missing. Make a door. Yeah, sure. She's just like, I don't know what's happening anymore. I just know late. I have glowsticks.
I hate that in your mind.
Thor, should I
I'm gonna.
calculate
No.
the should I calculate the damage I do to this wall?
Hold on. I feel like grabbing Shara and doing the strength would
In
athletics.
D&D, grabbing would be. Oh, yeah, should I do that? Usually it would be a bit of. I should roll for that. Sorry, 1 minute.
Yeah, you should roll to grab Shara because you're still technically in an action. I'll let you use that bonus action to get the fuck out of there. Because I know most of your stuff is bonus actiony, if I'm not
Mm-hmm.
mistaken. Look, I'm
Dirty
learning.
20.
All right, then you grab Shara fairly easily, despite still raging.
Yeah.
And give me your bonus action roll for whichever one while you're holding somebody. Look, I'm trying to set boundaries in being a DM, so bear with me. I don't know if I'm setting the right boundaries yet.
17.
Oh hell no!
All right,
You want to get his ass beat?
you. Can I fucking speak, please? Thank you, Mel. So you break through, and you notice as you're going through, you're in front of the door that goes down the staircase. Instead of just going up the stairs and running it, you're right in front of where that door is. Give me a perception check, both of you.
Perception.
And then I would like you both to go into the break room after you give me your perception rolls.
I got a 15.
26.
You got a 16 and a 23, right?
Yeah.
Chara 16, 23 for Kane.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. You guys notice the shop is fixed, oddly enough.
Hey,
Hmm?
we fixed it.
It looks in pristine condition, even before you guys came in. You notice it's still nighttime outside. Both of you, please go into the break room.
Fine.
Isaac,
Well,
thank you. Thank you for coming back.
too far. I heard go to the break room, and I'm too used to going there. You know,
so,
because I'm never a part of lore.
so as you're cut, give me a Constitution saving.
Sure. Saving throw. Do 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 do. Honestly, Bump ba dum bump bump bump. Bump ba dum bump bump.
Mana mana. Doo, 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 doo.
18.
You're coming out of it and you're just like, what the fuck? Give me a perception check.
Wait, passive or active?
Passive.
18.
You notice that you're bound and you're seemingly underground. You notice that there's a bunch of boxes in disarray as you're coming to. It's fairly dim. Do you have dark vision?
Yeah.
You can see the room in almost pristine clarity as you're coming to. You notice that there's a doorway with like a moon symbol on it,
Hmm.
and it looks to be going up. Like the moon symbol is see through, and you can see that it's going up. You clock that you were coming down here to this door anyway, but then you realize that somebody had grabbed you. You notice in the corner is a person, um, a little shorter than you. You're like what, five something in game?
I believe so.
So this person's like 5'3", 5'2". So they got you while you were going down the staircase, making it feel like they were taller than you.
Hmm.
They got you and they're cowering in the corner. They seem to be a hold on. I have a message here that I have to look at.
Okay.
They seem to be a type of druid. They're a young druid, a dryad. It seems like
Hmm.
they're about, I want to say 16 years in age. They're just
Okay.
cowering in the corner with magical chains on them. And these chains have the same symbol you saw on the other two dudes in the alleyway when you were with Kane, Ruggy, and Alexi.
Yeah.
This druid is
My fault.
their their hair is connected to this like pillar that looks like it's rotting away. Like they're forced to be there. Like they can't leave. And the
Hmm.
chains have the same symbol, but the symbol seems to be upside down and very badly made. You
Wait, wait,
also
wait.
notice they're
Wait, so the same symbol as like the moon symbol that I saw, or the same symbol as like the other guys from the alleyway that
the
was
other
like
guys in the
carved into their
alleyway,
shit?
but it feels like it's missing certain steps to it. You know how the one I sent to you guys has like it's put together, it's clean, it's pristine.
Yeah, yeah. Just I'm thinking this one is more like crooked, like
It's not
crudely made.
it's not crooked or crudely made. Like it looks almost identical to it, but it
Just,
seems different
just
in a
missing
way
something.
that it's missing something crucial. Like
Mm.
I'm looking at it right now. It doesn't it doesn't seem like it's sharper. It's more curved. The one I
Mm.
sent you guys only has one curve. It only has two curves in it. This one seems more circular instead of triangular in shape. This one
I know what
seems
you
to
mean
be more of a binding on metal, but they also have one on their uh, near their chest area, on top of the on top of where your collarbones would be, just below that, like an inch. It's there. It's more circular. It seems like a
now.
binding type of deal, and they're just stuck there and they're cowering in the corner.
Hmm.
Yeah,
I'm just
you
gonna ask
can't
the
tell
person. Wait, what? Huh?
you can't tell what time of day it is either.
Mm. Yeah. Hmm.
You're also bound, like you're also tied up in similar chains, but your hands are behind your back.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm. So do I have any of my stuff or no?
You have your clothes on you, but you don't have weaponry. That
So
if it
nothing like
was
weapon wise.
nothing weapon wise, you would have your thieves toolkit because I figure you would hide that shit.
Oh yeah.
You have that, but I don't know if you would be able to reach it, depending on where you think your character would keep it. I'm not sure.
Okay, I gotcha.
Mhm.
Okay. Can I like try to whisper to the character or to the dryad in the corner? Like, who are
Sure,
you?
sure. Give it to me in character.
Who who are you? Why are you like that? What's what's
You
wrong?
hear unintelligible words towards you, but you can see that they're a little frantic, like they're trying to tell you to be quiet. They don't seem to understand common. Do you speak any sort of Fey at all?
Speak Elvish,
That's
but
it?
not Fey.
Not Fey?
Common,
Alright.
Elvish, and thieves can't, so I can't speak Fey.
Yeah, so you don't understand them, but you can tell by their body language that they're asking you to be quiet, to not say a word.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Can I try and like gesture through like my movements to ask why?
Give me a persuasion.
Hmm. Fuck. Load, damn you. I hit this fucking thing like 8 times and it's not going. Yeah, I'm refreshing this shit.
Go for it. I have time.
There, that's better. Um, let's see. 17.
They're a little hesitant. They're just like, it's still uncomprehensible, but they're like, something bad is going to happen if you don't be quiet.
Mm. Hmm.
All right, then. Can you give me an Arcana check before I bring the other two in?
Well, sure, I guess. Well, okay. Apparently, I'm really into Arcana. That was a natural 20, so 23.
You can feel the shift in magic.
Mm.
You feel like it's not correct. Like you don't belong here, wherever you are. You don't belong here.
Ugh.
It feels unnatural to you. Like your flow of time, not correct to where you are. So let me bring the other two in.
It's like,
Ah,
ah.
Sorry for interrupting your lovely conversation.
Thor thought I, or not Thor.
what?
Shara thought I didn't know like the show Gravity Falls. Apparently,
Because you didn't understand why I was saying blendin' blendin'.
You mean Blendin'
Wow.
Blendin' or something?
yeah. You see, Veermon's saying the name correctly. You're saying it incorrectly is why I didn't get it.
Oh, it
All
is
right then.
okay.
Yeah, it was
Any
Blendin'
Hazel.
Blendin'.
I
Any
always heard
Hazel.
blendin' blendin', so it's like,
Nah.
Any Hazel.
Anyway.
As you guys are in front of the door with the store in almost pristine condition, give me both of you give me a perception check.
I feel like we
another
did this already.
perception.
Did you?
Do it
I don't
again.
remember the numbers. Can you guys give me the numbers again?
Before we
Mine was
left,
23.
and 15.
No, give it to me again because I wanted you guys to notice what was going on there. This is for something else.
I got 12.
I
12.
got 26.
Shara, with your 12, you notice that the door that you guys were going down into is gone. Like, even if you move the curtains, nothing is there. 13, you notice everything is a little off. When you first came into the store, the counter was on the left-hand side of the entranceway from where the door going into the shop. It was on the left-hand side. Then it was like all around. So you guys went into the door. On your left-hand side is where the counter was for like paying the goods. This back counter that you guys are behind, it seems like more of a reception and taking commissions sort of area. It's shifted. You notice that the reception area that you guys were walking through to like make commissions is on the left hand side, while this where you guys are in front of right now, where the door used to be that you guys came out of, is where the cashier area is. Everything seems to have been shifted oddly.
Oh
Can you
my god,
both
the world's in reverse.
give me a Arcana check? Shara, yours is at disadvantage. 13, yours is just a straight roll with no modifiers or nothing, just straight roll.
Why
That
am
is an
I at
8.
a disadvantage?
You can't perceive anything right now.
That is an 8.
Precisely.
I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Okay, that's an 8. Shara, what did you get?
3. I don't want to. I don't want to talk about
The
it.
caster got a
Did you
3.
get on that one?
I was. No, I got a 2.
With disadvantage? Just 2?
Yes!
Alright.
Keep
You're
putting
both.
me at disadvantage for like no reason.
I'm so sorry, my dear.
Don't
You.
fucking lie. Lying is
Methinks the
wrong.
power is going to their head.
You both,
No.
even with your 2 Shara, and even with your 8, 13, you both feel something is off magically. 13, you're
The world's
surrounded
in
by
reverse.
it, not in reverse, precisely. 13, you know that with all of your siblings, there's a certain level of magic that is normal for you.
Uh-huh.
Shara, you haven't been in the world long enough, but you can tell that the magic flow is off to you. It doesn't feel the same. 13, for you, it feels like the magic has lowered with the 8. It feels like when you're in like when you're in a high altitude and it feels like the air pressure is so hard to breathe. Like when you're in a high altitude, it feels like that with the magic. For for you, for you, Shara, it feels off.
It just feels wrong.
It just feels wrong to both of you.
The magic has the ick.
It feels nasty.
It feels meh.
It
It
has the
feels
flu
gross.
currently.
Everly's actually gonna just say that out loud. Just magic feels gross.
You're both also out of initiative at the moment.
Yeah, Kate's just looking down at Shara, just like, would you like us to give the magic a shower?
Will that fix
Hey,
it?
hey, no, wait, that's not part of the script. That's not part of the
No,
script.
that's an official thing Kane is saying.
God.
Just, should we give the magic a shower? I don't know. I just know it feels gross. If it fixes the problem, then yeah, let's do it. How do we wait? How do we shower magic?
Get Neil out, I'll get a bucket of water.
It's not Neil. God damn it! You know what? She's gonna like be like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna go look around. Fuck this.
Shara, I'm
Will
more,
you
or
pull
sorry,
out
Everly,
Neil?
I'm more so meant that if you get Neil out, he can probably tell us what's up.
Oh, you're just like, get Neil.
I'm
I'll
not
get
gonna
the
pour
whole.
water on a book.
I'll get a book, and the Everly's immediate response is, "You're not destroying my book."
First, he's magic, so it wouldn't have done shit. Two,
I
I'm
have a
not an
question
idiot.
He's
for
a
both of
good
you.
boy. Leave him alone.
I'm gonna call bullshit on that.
It's
I have a
just
question
because
for
the
both of
book.
you.
Yes.
Yes.
Do you both have dark vision at all?
Kane don't got shit.
So you just got derpy eyes. Shar, do you got night vision?
Got the derpy eyes.
I'm sorry, Goliaths are only tall and durable.
They
You
can't
got the
see for
normal.
shit.
You got the normal human eyes. God, so derpy.
Weak.
Fuck! Hey, Kate.
I can't be a DM. I laugh too much when I'm saying something.
No, we're not laughing at Kate. We're laughing with Thor on. You got
Derp eyes.
Let's focus, let's focus.
I'm trying. Okay.
Do you have dark
Yes,
vision, Shara?
Everly has dark vision. It's 60 feet.
All right.
She can see up to 60 feet with dark vision.
You notice with your dark vision, runes are covering every single inch of this place. Besides the
They're not
floors?
my runes, are they?
No.
Okay.
They're
I
just
was about to say, those aren't my runes.
there are changing runes on top of the magic like potion bottles. There's changing runes all over the books for warlocks, wizards. There's changing runes for bags of holding that you
Ooh.
can see that's happening right now. Um,
I don't
13,
want
you don't
that.
know the shit is just
Derp eyes.
It'd be dark.
it'd be dark besides some form of light coming out of the windows.
Ooh, pretty light. Kane feels an urge to walk towards said light.
Oh, that's right, you're still raging technically.
Oh, if we're out of initiative, I assume the rage ends.
Well, you're still in your wolf form technically for the most part. Like you stopped raging, but you didn't shift back to your normal
Oh yeah,
canish
DM,
form.
can I shift back to normal?
You just said you're moving towards the window. First, you got to
I
go to
said
the
he had
window.
an urge to do it. I didn't say he was doing it. He just feels like he
Okay,
should.
okay. You turn back into Kane. You feel a lot of pain though when you turn back into Kane. Hold on.
Oh.
Rolling, rolling. Da, 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 da. You get 5 points of. Hold on.
Derp, 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 derp. I'm
Have
sorry.
fun there.
What would
Yeah, I've been
what
playing
affects the
Switch Remote
physical
lately.
body? Like an ailment in the physical. You just get damage points. You just get 5 damage points from something as you shift back
Okay.
into a person. Yeah, you can't have it. No, nothing. Nothing of that regard. You just get 5 points of damage.
Strange, but okay.
hmm
Everly,
Also,
any luck on pulling out the book?
Oh
also,
yeah, I was supposed to
when
do
when
that.
you're changing, you hear your bones crack. You don't usually hear that like when you're shifting back into a person.
What the fuck?
Very.
Words.
It sounds very. It sounds very bad as you're shifting back into a person. It just sounds absolutely disgusting. It feels rancid to turn back into you basically, into your natural state.
Revert to Goliath.
But if you, it doesn't feel normal to you. Like when you normally change back into a person, it feels fine. You don't hear your bones cracking. You don't feel the weird shift. It just feels bad to shift basically.
Hmm.
Yeah. Shara, what were you gonna do?
We're gonna pull out the book and kneel. Just Everly's gonna like just she's looking around at the different runes, and then she's gonna pull out Neil and be like, hey, Neil, are you able to talk to me for a second?
You notice something really off with the Book of Neil.
Oh, I
As
don't
you
like
pull out,
that.
as you pull out the Book of Neil, it's fucking massive. It's almost a stone tablet size. Yet it still feels the same weight as a normal book. This thing is fucking massive. Neil is thick with 3 C's.
What have you
Okay?
been feeding that book?
All the
I don't.
knowledge.
I
It
don't
also
feed it. It feeds itself.
it also looks more elegant, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
You know how there's a Bible uh in for the
Cathedral.
Catholics, like this really huge Bible that looks almost gorgeous for no reason that the Pope uses
Yeah.
from time to time. It looks like that in a sense, but it's more. It looks similar to your own runes whenever you light up. It looks more like that. It has more crystalline on it.
Damn, Neil, what you been doing?
That's what happens when you pull out the book here.
And she's kind of okay. So because of like the new look, because it wasn't that thick when she last looked at it, she's like gonna look at it and be like, where did you get all this? I literally talked to you this morning.
I had to go check something written up on the world section while y'all figure this out. Because I think I just had an idea on what's going on.
On my world,
Yeah, you have a little chat called World, and there's basic descriptions of each of the countries. Which country are
sure,
we in again?
we're in Soya.
Oh yeah.
All right then. What are you gonna do with Neil? You just pulled him out.
She's gonna open them up and be like, "Hey, yo." She's gonna be like, "Hey, Neil. So lots of confusion here. I am seeing a bunch of friends. They are not ours. Uh, and they are
As you
shifting.
open up
They're
the Book of
shifty.
Neil, Neil himself crawls out of the
Ah!
Book of Neil. Like you drop it as you see a hand come out to you. You see
Okay,
Neil.
that's new. She's
Kane
literally dropped.
immediately is reaching for his weapons.
His bonking stick.
You sort of see
No,
him
don't touch
like
the book.
you sort
I
of see
will.
him
And you.
pull his hand out and then his other hand out as he just starts pushing himself out as all the pages from the book collide into his body. As he is forming himself as he's coming out, he's like, "Where the fuck am I?
You know, that
Who
is
the
a
fuck are
great
you two?"
question. Okay, a little
I'm
rude.
Santa Claus.
Hey, don't
And this is
fucking
my
Who's
lie.
elf.
Santa
It's
Claus?
Sandy Claus.
Who the
I'm
fuck is
Santa
Santa
Claus, and I'm
Claus?
looking for my elf.
Everly like just gives him the biggest fucking poker face that she can muster. Just you are not helping.
Can I roll deception?
I figured it
No.
Roll
was not best to
deception.
side eye.
Because I also want because Santa Claus doesn't exist in this world. You're just
He
bringing
does
it
now,
into the
apparently.
it does now apparently. What's the roll?
I'm doing math 1 minute.
He's mathing.
Hmm.
He's D&Ding.
He's doing that shit we shouldn't be doing. We don't roll dice
20.
here. 20 non-natural.
20. Non-natural, it's a dirty 20, but it's literally 2 points up for a dirty 20.
Okay. He's like, "You're fucking with me."
Oh, thank God you didn't believe that.
No, he
I
just
would have
had a
had too
really
many questions.
he just rolled a really high thing.
Ah, nice.
Yeah.
You're fucking with me. Everly's like, oh,
Um,
thank God he didn't fall for that shit.
Shara, give me a perception check on Neil.
Gladly. I got 23.
Neil looks human.
Why do you?
It,
I'm not gonna
to
actually
you,
ask this out loud, but like, I really internally is like, why are you human?
to to you, he doesn't really have a human form. He's more like a shifting between creatures. To you, he's usually just an Asimar, and the same race as you. He looks sort of similar to you, but male, right? From your race. I don't remember how to say your race correctly.
Azamar, you said it correctly.
Okay, he looks to you when you see him. He's an Asimar. He looks human.
Wow.
He looks about 17.
He's a baby.
You're not one to talk, Everly.
I said he looks about 17.
I still stand
Right,
by what I said.
but his age is around 27.
Oh,
He looks 17. He looks 10 years younger.
I figured it was gonna be some
Wait,
bullshit like he is actually 246.
I'm sorry. He's
He's
how old?
tech
26. Did you say 26?
I
She
heard
said,
27.
yeah, it's
27.
27.
27. He's
Okay.
27. He's 27 years of age.
I'm still older.
But
He's younger than me too.
he
Hmm?
looks 17. He's like, where the fuck am I? What the fuck am I standing on? And he just gets off the boat.
Neil.
How the fuck do you know my name?
I'm a little offended, but you know what? So
I don't know you.
a funny story.
Funny story? Where are we?
I was hoping to
Your
ask
guess is as good as
you
ours.
that, but I think we have some issues going on, and I don't know what to do. Where the fuck is Liam when I need questions answered that Neil usually would answer?
Why would you need a
Where's Rogi and the
child?
pets?
Do
He's
what?
a baby.
Wait, hold up. Wait.
Hmm?
Rewind for a second here. Hold on.
Run that back real quick.
Liam's not a baby.
Oh no.
He's like 31.
Wait a minute.
Yes,
I think I
Everly
just figured.
knows this.
Caden just might have had a good big brain moment.
Everly's
Neil,
like,
what year
he's
is it?
30.
Big brain
It's
time.
it's hard to say. Um, we just had
Rough it.
the we just had the spring solstice in like year 20.
Everly.
Huh?
This isn't the right year.
Well,
Well,
wherever
how
we're
am I
in,
supposed to know that? Y'all never told me the date.
they told you the year. It was 380 85. 385 was the year because it was 5 years after the war. Like you
Yeah,
guys
no.
have a time of like peace.
I also personally just do not remember the year.
No,
Everybody's
that's
just like, I
perfectly
don't know
fine.
what fucking date it
I
is.
remembered our year was up in the 300s, and I'm like, if our year is 20 currently, that's not good.
Yeah,
I
we're
don't.
like
That is way
1,000 years
off.
back in the
It's
past. Like, holy
hold
shit.
on, hold on. Neil's like, that's for me. This store doesn't look similar to anything.
What? Wait, what's for you?
We don't have a building for magic. Is this a magic store?
Maybe. I don't know.
Last
I
time we
see
checked,
runes.
yes.
There's
Last time you
shifting
checked?
runes. There's shifting runes. That's all I know. I don't recognize said runes though. So
Uh,
It would seem time travel has
what?
occurred.
Everly's over
Where are
here
you
like,
guys from?
not
Came
here
calmly says the
apparently.
year that we were born.
I love that Everly.
You're telling me You guys are 65 years ahead of me.
Yeah, it would appear so. You know?
All right, I'm gonna go to the door. I'm gonna open it because I don't know what the world
Wait a
looks like in the
minute.
future.
Kane's having an
Opens
idea suddenly, and I really should really stop him, probably.
opens door, sees
He's
Stop.
already
endless
at the
void,
door. He
closes
opens
door.
it.
Hmm.
As you guys are behind him, you guys notice the landscape is completely different.
Oh,
The
I don't like
sky,
that. I don't like that. That means I
the
don't have
sky,
Sparky.
the sky is a dark, dark yellow, almost in
Oh, that's gross.
in in uncertainable. It's a very icky orange, yellow, very disgusting looking.
I
Um,
don't like
It
any
looks like
of this.
mustard.
it's
That's
it's
what I'm
deeper than
thinking.
mustard color. Hold on.
Yeah, but that's what Kane is choosing to describe it.
Once
Are you hungry, Kane?
No, he hates
Probably.
mustard.
once upon a
Random fun fact:
time.
Kane hates mustard and pickles.
I can relate, and
Honestly,
I
that's
can't.
just a
Oh
reason that I
wait,
hate
what was that one
too.
movie? A Wrinkle in Time. Hold on.
Oh shit!
Everly's like gonna see all this, look to Kane, and be like, "Did we fucking time travel?"
Hold on.
Did I run through the wall of time?
That's what I'm
There
trying
was
to
an
question you
older
on.
there was an older A Wrinkle in Time movie that Disney did. Hold on.
Uh
I
huh.
love that movie.
In
Everly,
1983.
question Everly.
Heh.
Would you
Yes,
oppose me sending a letter with a delayed date on when for it to be delivered?
it was a Wrinkle in Time
You know what?
2003 version. I'm trying to look for
You know what?
screenshots
No, I
of
would
this
not be
weird
mad. Please
sky.
do so. I think it would be hilarious.
Of what crown? Huh? What?
Hold on.
Kane might have had an idea to send a letter to a certain individual to try and tell them to not go on a certain mission in the future.
Hold
You know
And
on.
What
if
are
I'm
you?
this
gonna look.
works, then Kane's gonna suddenly have a wedding ring on.
No.
So, so what are you
Oh,
trying to look
okay,
for?
no, you can't
Because I
fuck
want
with
to
Hold
like
time
on.
like
help.
that.
You can't fuck with time with that. I don't approve.
I
Hold on.
thought you bet you were gonna just send a letter to our future selves, and it's just gonna be like, hey guys, I have this letter for you.
In Kane's
Hold on.
defense, he misses his fiance.
Yeah. What are you trying to look for, Thor? I'm trying to like help you, or at least I want to help you, considering I
It's
can't do
in
shit
that
right now.
dark. It's in the dark dimension when they're going into it. It has this distinct like image in my brain. I have to look for it in a bit, but
I
um,
was so amazed.
you guys
And
notice
I'm
that the
slightly pissed that
landscape.
Thor won't let me fuck with time.
You notice that the landscape is completely different. As you guys were here before, you guys were surrounded by a canopy of leaves, surrounded by this big fucking ass tree that went so far around. The leaves are gone. You can see into the sky. It's just a tree, withered away. Both of you give me a perception check.
I'm scared to do a perception check after that.
Give me
17.
a fucking perception check. 17.
Yeah.
1 minute.
It's not that. I don't think it's that. Is it? That wouldn't be it, is it?
Hold on.
25.
No, it looks more yellowish. It's sort of like a weird mass. It's not that. No, that's from the 2018 version. I'm looking for a 2003 version. Hold on.
I thought it was in the 2003 one. My fault.
No, no, no. Um, 17 and what was yours? 13? Sorry.
25.
You know where to. You both notice corpses littered the streets as he opens the store. Man,
Eh,
woman, child. The buildings are so dilapidated. It almost seems as if they would have gotten leveled by something. You notice that there's a storm brewing.
What the fuck?
Hold on, let me pull up the world map.
God, if you're pulling up the world map, I have to pull up my map.
Yeah, you gotta pull up your map. Alright,
Means I gotta mark things down.
yeah, alright. Let me show you
King
guys this
Calmly
world.
slowly is taking off his mask now with just a look of horror within him.
We fucking time traveled. Wait. If we time travel, does that mean I can
Alright,
find someone?
you notice a huge ass storm of this deep, disgusting yellow. Hold on.
What?
Alright, hold on. It's sort of like, fuck, I'm using a fucking eraser. This is not gonna fucking help. Hold on.
Language store.
No, it's like this disgusting yellow. It's sort of similar to that.
So Dijon mustard.
Sort of, but
Mustard.
it's more icky.
That's
In
what
my
Dijon
head,
mustard looks like.
it's a little different. And it's just surrounding this. It's so fucking huge that you can see it from right around here. This thing is growing. This thing is just
What?
fucking massive. And you guys are over here. The tree is dead. Its branches are being pulled towards the sky in this direction. It's devastating.
Everly's kind of just
Everly?
standing there, also staring in absolute horror, because she's like, what the actual fuck happened back here?
And then everything shifts back to normal, as if
Huh?
nothing has ever happened.
Wait, wait.
The fuck
Is
it did.
wait. Is Neil still standing there with the door open?
Neil has tears and his face, like, he looks like he's about to throw up. He's holding his mouth with his other hand as the hand is still opening the door. He's just distraught. He's like, y'all saw that too, right?
Okay, so that's not normal? Okay. Good to know.
No, it's
She's
How?
gonna go over and
Why?
try to comfort him, because it's Everly. We all know Everly would just go and try to comfort every single person that she runs into. And of course, it's Neil. Neil has been an absolute doll to her, except in book form.
book form is so goddamn sassy. I love book form. It's just
I prefer human form, honestly.
You should see him in his quote unquote his celestial form.
I've only ever seen book form, and book form is a smartass and sassy as fuck. And mildly rude.
do, you guys said
I
you
think
guys are
I
from the year 385, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It does not look like that.
Okay. I don't think we're in normal in a normal area or dimension. Or what
I
say
don't think
you?
so either. Magic feels gross here.
So it wasn't just me.
That
I'll
explains why
say.
I didn't feel right going through my fifthing.
Wait, you didn't feel right about that, and you didn't say something?
I didn't think too much about it. I was more focused on the fact that that the room didn't look right on how it was built.
Fair enough. Okay,
You all
so we
notice
are not in the right
the
dimension, and we've got time. What I'm guessing is different times all clashing together at this point, because I don't know what the fuck we just saw for a second.
you also notice the buildings are shifting. They're getting taller. they're getting more modern looking. You see, only humans are walking around in these like very more fancy than what nobles look like to you guys. The building also changed. The one that Neil's holding the door for, it gets more fancier. It gets more bougie. There's nobody inside the store though. It's still just you three.
I don't like this. Okay, give me like
And
2 seconds. Hold on.
and the
And
buildings look so tall and so beautiful. They're all shiny. It's
Shiny.
it seems like paradise. This place looks great. There's no problems. There's just humans.
This is definitely not the Sloya I remember.
Can you both give me a perception check?
17. Again.
13.
I'm doing math. 1 minute.
Mm-hmm.
16.
You both look at each other. You're both human.
Huh?
I'm sorry, what?
Did I
You
shrink
notice
suddenly, or am I just a freakishly tall human now?
you're about 6'5" as a human.
Hey,
Vocally,
hey,
Kane is just gonna
he's
say the
big as
following
you.
words.
Okay,
Kane
wait.
is vocally just gonna say, "So this is how it feels to
But
be
he
short."
doesn't have muscles on him. You
Wait,
notice
so
that Kane is lacking in muscle definition. He's just lanky. He's
Oh
very
Oh,
fuck! That.
fucking tall. Shara, you also notice that you lose mass. You both notice that Shara looks more human. She doesn't have anything on her forehead. Her hair is cut short, almost pixie style. Her eyes are a different color. You're also a completely different person. You both look human. And then it flashes away again.
what
You guys
the?
are back to normal. Neil looked like a pile of bones to both of you at one point.
the wrinkling is
Hmm?
going crazy.
We
Okay, hear me
are.
out. Maybe we close the door.
Yeah, let's close that.
Okay, and you guys close the door. It returns to normal. The magic still feels awful.
Gross. Bad magic.
I need you both to leave again into the break room.
God damn it.
Bye.
Love you guys.
More lore.
More lore. We love this shite.
We love lore.
You're in the room. It's still fairly quiet, and you still notice this small druid. What are you gonna do?
Hmm. Mm, can I look around the room, see if there's anything off, different?
Give me a perception check.
Hmm. Wait, so passive or active?
Active perception check, because you're looking around the room.
Oh yeah, 19.
The room seems fairly normally. It seems to have like a bookshelf with a bunch of different books. You notice that
Hmm.
there's a desk, and then you notice I guess your version wouldn't know what a lobotomy table is,
Hmm.
but it's an operation table.
Hmm.
You also notice there's weird shapes. You notice for you, the player, you notice like light bulbs. You also notice that this tree, like the what this druid is attached to, is a dead tree that's just really thick all around.
Duh.
The, so as you
Hmm.
know, for Shara and 13, the magic feels icky. For you, it doesn't feel icky. It's like there's not enough of it in this area. It's suffocating that there's not enough magic here.
So
It's
there's less magic in the area as there usually is? Like as
yes,
I'm used to?
yes, because in my head, for elves in this world, there's a high level of magic that sustains you. You feel there's not enough for you. That you're struggling to take in any semblance of magic besides the magic you have inside of you, which is already limited because you don't have much besides for
Yeah.
certain spells you can cast. It still feels like it's squeezing it. It doesn't feel good to you.
Uh,
What are you gonna do?
hmm. So the chains that I have on me, they're tied down, or like where are they connected to? Just all my four of my limbs, like my arms and
Yeah.
legs.
So your arms and legs have chains,
Hmm.
but you're not really attached to anything. It seems like you were just thrown in here and tied.
Hmm. So my arms and legs are chained to each other.
No, they're just like clearly they're chained together, but they're not. Your arms aren't connected to your legs.
Hmm. So like what? My arms are connected to my arms, and like yeah.
Your legs are connected to your legs. Yeah.
Hmm. Hmm. And you said there were runes on the chains, right?
hmm
What were the runes again?
The runes themselves are more circular. For the Druad, for yours, it's just like a regular holding rune. Like they're just keeping the clasp together. But
Hmm.
there does seem to be a keyhole as well.
Okay. I want to sleight of hand that.
Give me a roll.
Zero, it comes. The roll came high. It's a 25.
You unclasp your hands and feet.
Hmm.
The magic levels still feel awful to you.
Ugh. Do I actually? Can I like crouch over or like sneak over to the dryad and then
Give
gesture
me
to his
a
chains?
stealth.
All right. Here. There you go. 22.
As you get to the Druid, you notice that they're basically withering away themselves. They look fairly young, but you can tell that they're not technically this young. They seem to be older than they are due to the magic waves you're getting, but they're also heavily depleted of whatever magic. And it's also suffocating to be next to them.
Like I'm physically suffocating, or it's just
It's hard to
unbearable.
breathe. It's
Mmm.
unbearable.
Shit. How long is that? Or at least how far is how long is the range to be said?
The
I want to
range
get
is
out of the
about
range to do that.
15 feet. So you were away from her for like 15 feet. You got up to her. It feels suffocating to be
Hmm.
next to her, well, to them, to get off the chains.
Can I back up out of the range? I want to I want to gesture to the dryad if they want their chains off, like
They
persuade them.
they nod their head like they really want these things off.
Okay. Can I try to hold my breath and then fucking sleight of hand that or get them out?
Sure. Give me a sleight of hand.
Okay. Do 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 do. Derp derpity derp 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 derp. I find that funny though. He has derp eyes. Mm, that's always hilarious to me. 23.
As you
Mm,
take them off, you hear a click from the actual chains.
okay.
It's going to explode.
Oh
Are you
shit.
going to protect the druid, or are you going to let them die? You only have 3 seconds to answer.
Can I throw
Or
the chains over into a kind of corner of the room?
give me a hold on. Give me a athletics.
Okay. Oh my god! It was just there. It was just barely there. It was a dirty 20.
You throw it against the room, but the blast radius will singe your back for 4 points of fire damage.
Ugh. Fuck.
I'm guessing you take off their hands and feet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like immediately back up because I don't want to suffocate in the process. So.
As you take the chains off, the pressure sort of releases off of them, but they still feel a little. It's unbearable to breathe near them.
Hmm. Shit. Mm. Hmm. Hmm. Is there any way I can like? Actually, don't I have something in here that I can do or use? Are they like hurt in any way?
They look very withered. If you get them, give me a medicine check.
Oh, okay, sure. Medicine. There's some medicine. Medicine. That's it. That's a fucking 18. I had a stroke.
You notice that if
Oh.
they're able to attach themselves to a more sustainable tree with a bit more magic around them, they'll be better. It
Hmm.
seems like as you unlock them, they take something outside of the tree and they're just holding it and they place it on top of the mark.
Hmm.
They place it right below the mark. Like you sort of see them open up their like chest cavity and they place the thing that they took out of the tree inside, and then they just covered themselves back up with a bunch of like leaves and branches.
Hmm. Hmm. Do I have
They
anything in here that?
also they
Hmm.
also grab your head and they put their forehead against you and they take it away and they're like, can, can you understand me now?
What did you do? I can, but why?
I I borrowed a language your race is familiar with.
Hmm.
They're speaking to you in Elvish.
Okay.
It's not common. They only took one.
Okay. Okay.
We have to
Interesting.
leave.
Very well.
Follow me. And she opens the door and she leads you through. She puts after like 5 steps up, she puts her hands on your knees and the floor of the staircase lifts up and she's like, "Come on."
Oh
And she,
shit.
and you follow her through. She closes it behind you guys and you start walking. It feels like an eternity. Always moving, always going, not stopping. You get a point of exhaustion.
Okay. Interesting.
All right.
Mhm.
As
Ah!
as you as you come to Virmon, give me a
Oh,
perception check.
Me?
Hmm.
Well, okay.
your name is Jeremiah.
24.
You notice two familiar figures in a doorway. It's
In the doorway.
Everly and Kane. And a
Hmm.
third figure you haven't seen before.
Hmm.
Was that
Can,
cough to get our attention?
yes. Do I catch their attention somehow when I when I notice them? They just. I really noticed eyes locking onto their neck.
Nick.
The neck.
Little
Just at the nape.
man.
Oh my god, Veermon, you're alive. Thank fuck.
Kane wants to excitedly hug Veermon.
Okay. We have a problem.
Oh, really? As I look around.
You notice that the store is in pristine condition. You
Mm.
also notice that it's not a wreck.
There's a problem. Just
Mhm.
for now, I'm
Hmm.
asking you very kindly
Mhm.
to not open that goddamn door.
Okay.
Thank
Well,
you.
how would you guys like to meet my new friend? I like turn to
What?
them and just.
You notice a very weak and sickly looking druid come out of the door.
Who comes out the door?
It's a druid. They're
Dryad now.
Dryad.
dryad,
Okay.
yeah. Sorry, my
I
bad.
thought you said a dragon for a second. I'm like, excuse me?
I was immediately thinking, what type of dragon do we have to deal with now?
Damn, you really hate your family. Fuck. Hold on. I gotta get a name, cause I don't know
Kane just starts mumbling in Draconic.
Nah, can I just like what was it? While I'm
Damn,
trying to
your sister
introduce
stole
them,
my book.
while I'm trying to
You
introduce the
notice,
Dryad.
you notice that their name is, they say to you, Osha Gift. Hold on, let me just give you this name because I think I'm saying it wrong.
I like how in the
Hold on.
comments of this entire situation, Kane was given a hug.
I'm reading it as Osa.
Yeah,
Osa
also.
Gift, yeah. So they say their name is Osa.
Lovely to meet you, Osa.
You don't
Sorry
understand
that.
her.
Do you speak
Oh,
Elvish?
They're speaking full Elvish and Draconic. They'll slip into Draconic
I
half the
speak
time.
Elvish. Fuck you guys.
Oh, you speak Elvish? I didn't know. I'm sorry. I totally
Perfect.
forgot.
I speak Celestial, Common, Elvish, Orc, and Sign Language.
Not the orc
Nice.
out
I
of nowhere.
understand Draconic. Boom! Yay! Happy day.
I just wanted Orcish, man. I thought Orcish is actually has like a similar script to some of the uh, other languages. It was, I think it was
If I
one of
remember correctly, it's
the
similar to
special
Giant.
It was
Is
one
it?
of the special languages. That's all I remember. And it was like, okay, well, why not? If it's similar, I mean, it'll help. She won't be able to fully read it, but she'll be able to like at least decipher some of it. Because I think that's funny.
Hmm.
The
She's
Dami
like,
what?
Ignore
You
her,
heard
please.
nothing.
That wasn't me.
I know. It's just the fact that I heard that in the background. The what?
you have to
Coming from
cover that.
Everly's mic.
Hold on,
I
hold on,
know.
hold on. Go back. Ah, I'm sorry. Oh, she's like, we have to close the door. And as you guys look back from the door that you both came out of, it's gone.
Where the fuck did the? No. Anyway.
Okay, we're keeping that door closed because seemingly anytime we open them, things go and disappear. And he said this in Draconic, so only one person understands him.
Okay, Kane. Sure, be dramatic.
Okay, fine.
If
Don't.
she's gonna like
Neil's
look over
like,
to Neil and be like, okay, what the fuck?
I I don't know what the fuck is going on. I wanted to
Okay.
ask you a question. How am I here with you guys?
Um. Well, that's a
I
great question. I'm not.
glare at Veermon.
I'm not
I'm.
entirely sure.
I'm also not
I was
sure. I did.
standing
Hmm.
on that, and they pick up their book
Ye-
cover, and you notice that as they touch the book cover, you notice Neil zips back into the book and he's gone. The book shuts closed.
Okay, what the fuck?
Neil's back to being like a huge stone tablet book.
What you do to
It's
my boy Neil?
Yeah,
Neil has an off button.
Beermon,
Hmm?
you should notice that the book is very much a lot thicker than the last time you've seen it. Like, by a lot.
Oh yeah, I barely see it.
It's like 3 C's for
I like
thick.
turn. I turn towards Everly. When did your book get so? What's the word?
I don't know.
Girthy.
It kind of happened.
Obtuse.
Well, listen, it wasn't this thick when I looked at it this morning.
It
Anyway,
must
let
have
me
gained
try
weight.
this again.
I've been
Opens the
doing
book.
squats.
Everly's gonna be like, alright, attempt 2. Opens the book.
He zips the back out, and he lands in the fucking shelf. He's like, fucking shit.
Sorry.
Ow.
Ooh, let's do it again.
No!
I
Everly's gonna
fucking
close it and
dare
hold it
you.
up as if she's gonna like whack Kane with it. Like, you
You have like an
I want to use my danger
Neil's
sense to dodge it.
instead
she
of
doesn't even
hold
throw
on,
it. She like
She's
hold
like
on.
threatening
As
to
you
throw
pick
it.
it up, you feel. Have you guys ever used like book bindings, or you've taken out a bunch of pages out of a book and you just sort of like clap the outer cover together?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
It feels like that. Like there's no pages in it. There's no sustenance into this like book cover you're picking up. That feels. It's just nothing. It's void of anything.
Okay.
It was just thick. Where'd it go?
Just Everly
Uh,
just is holding it and she's like, you know what? I don't know what to do with this anymore. I'm going to have to make note of this later, and then when we get back home, try to talk to Neil about this. I don't know what's happening here. And
If we
she's
get
just
home.
If we do, yeah.
no, we are getting back.
Are we?
You
Are we?
can doubt it all
You're
you
very
want. I am confident we are getting back home. Anyway, she's like, as she's like saying this, she's like putting the book in her bag and like she's waving her hands like, we got this, we can get out of this, and heading over to Neil and
you
helping him back
as
up
you
and
put
being
the
like,
book
I am so sorry.
as you put the book inside and you go over to Neil, Neil looks like he's tearing at the seams, as if his form is coming undone from his hands and slowly going up his forearm as you put the book inside the bag.
Wait, so his form,
Pull
is it
out the
cracking
fucking
or is it
book.
like.
Anyone got some glue?
Pull out the book.
Okay, Everly pulls out the book. Like,
It
okay, let's do it.
stops. It stops happening and it reforms the seams. Okay,
Okay, don't
I'm
put the book away.
clearly
Got it.
I'm clearly not here.
Yeah, I think I figured that part out. And she's gonna just carefully put it on the counter and just kind of like look at the book for a second, as if the book was about to sass her. Like, she doesn't know if it was, but like she's just like, I swear to God, if that book decides to try to flip someone off again.
You
And she's
notice
kind of like
that Neil
staring at it
flips
like,
you off.
don't.
What the fuck?
Everly's like looking at the book like, stay. Don't
You notice that
fly at
Neil,
me.
if you look away, Neil's flipping you off. He's like, what the hell?
She's gonna look at the book, look at him, look at the book, and be like, "Oh God damn it! You know what? This
As he's
isn't
holding you,
cool. This is rude. I didn't do anything to you today. Come on."
Isaiah,
Hmm.
what weapons did you have on you?
Oh, I had like 4 daggers. Actually, no, 2 of them are on me. The other 2 are in my bag of holding. So,
All right then. You have the soul dagger, the one I gave you last time that looks like a machete on you, and you're
yeah.
missing one of the custom daggers you got from Brookman. So all the other stuff is gone.
Mm.
All right. Well, Everly's done dealing with whatever is happening with the book and Neil. She's just like, you know what? I'm gonna just put a pin in this. I'm gonna investigate the shop. You guys do whatever you guys decide you want to do. I
Wait a
don't.
minute.
Just don't open that goddamn door.
DM, you
He even
described the dryad as looking sickly, right?
yes. It seems like
Everly, let me see
they
one of those health potions.
Yeah, sure. And she's like gonna reach into her bag and like just toss it to him. Just be like, here you go.
Okay, I speak to the dryad if possible in Draconic and ask her to drink this. I think it'll help.
she doesn't understand you and she's backing the fuck away.
I thought you said she spoke Draconic.
No, she spoke Elvish.
You said Elvish, but keep slipping into Draconic. Thor.
Yeah.
No, Dryad.
You need to pronunciate better. I look over at Virmon and tell him to explain it to her.
Okay. I'm gonna roll an investigation check just because Everly is investigating the entirety of the internal shop that they are in.
That's alright, cool.
Then meanwhile, Osa, do you mind drinking this? He thinks it might help. It's a healing potion, so.
She'll take it gingerly and she'll open up her chest cavity again. Where you now notice like there's a small, tiny magical sapling that's sort of sustaining it, and she just corks it open, pours half the bottle onto it, close, closes herself up, and then she drinks the rest of it. She looks better,
Mm-hmm.
but she's not great. She needs light and she needs to be free. She still has that branding on her. You both notice if you're looking at Osha, uh, Arsha, that she has like a rounded symbol of what the other dudes had in the alleyway. Kane, you
Hmm?
would recognize it, but it's more rounded. It seems more like a binding sort of seal instead of a strengthening one. It's more rounded, more curvy than sharp. It's more like an oval feel, almost like a teardrop, more ovalish instead of more sharper.
Can I use Identify to see
I was
specifically
gonna ask the
how
same
it's
thing.
affecting them?
You both can give me an arcana. What was your roll, Shara, for investigation?
A dirty 20.
What?
Besides noticing that the room has shifting runes all over it, you notice that the floor is fairly the same. Like the floor hasn't changed the entire time you guys have been here.
That's weird.
You
Everly
also
is
know that
probably now like somewhat kneeling down. Just she's not on her knees. She's still like on her feet, but she's like gonna crouch down and like kind of just knock on the wood. Like, is there something about this I don't know?
you also notice that the interior of it had changed as well. So the case that Neil slammed into was on the left hand side where the counter was when you guys first were in this room. The counter is now on the right hand side of the entrance of this building where Neil was holding the door. And
Hmm.
the counter is now directly near the door in front of like this window.
Okay, so question: are there runes on the walls, and like the ones on the walls, like are they like pretty much the exact same? Even though they might be like shifting at different times, like they still generally shift into the same rune by chance?
Yes, it's
Ooh,
sort
I
of like
think I
it's
know what these runes
identifying
are.
what it is. It's sort of identifying what it is. Sort of like code. Whenever you whenever you see code and it's sort of like shifting down number wise, it seems like
Yeah.
that. It seems like it's going down through a set succession of like runes. The potions are the same deal, but it's potion like runes, if that
Everly
makes
is
sense.
gonna take a piece of paper and draw the runes that she's been seeing on the walls, just as like a thing. Cause my head, I'm thinking it might be like some sort of rune that preserves a building while messing through time. So that's what my monkey brain is going at, and it's like, ooh.
Give me an arcana check while you're doing that. What did you two get?
22.
I
22?
wrote it in chat.
I am not looking into it. Hold on.
God damn it, Thor.
22.
have
We
a
have a
chat
Okay.
dice
dedicated
roll
to this.
chat to make this easy for you.
I know I have a chat. I just sometimes don't use it.
I got a
Most of the time.
14.
I ordered shit. It was supposed to come
Alright.
in yesterday.
God, I hate when my mouse disappears. You got a 14. Okay. You two can tell that it seems to be binding their physical
No big
form
deal. That's
into this
fine.
plane, or
No,
just in general. Like, this is just sustaining their form at the moment. It seems like it's binding them to the physical realm instead of being able to, like, shift inside a tree and hide, how most dryads would do. They seem to have more of like a humanly appearance, but they do shift between female and male. So they're not
Hmm.
completely gender conforming.
Kane might have just had an idea. Virmon,
Hmm?
take your clothes off.
Nope.
Why?
Hey!
I need to roll an
No!
investigation check. Hear me out. We're all
No!
seemingly stuck here. I'm wondering if any of us have one of those markings on us too.
Couldn't I just do it to myself with my identify spell? I would rather not take off my clothes.
Okay, I didn't know that existed. You gotta
Damn,
remember, Kane
you
doesn't
just
know
want to
magic. Also, I
strip
want
people.
Hmm?
Hey,
I love that both Beermon and Everly are both like,
hey,
no! Keep your goddamn
espérate.
clothes on! Everly's over here like, I don't want to see you guys naked. It's like, bruh,
Kane immediately reaches for his pants.
no! Just
He's
Damn,
ripping
covers
his
your
you
pants
eyes
just
out.
and
want to
turns away
strip
like, no, no,
people.
absolutely fucking not.
Can you guys
Anyway,
stop being weird, especially the tall one? Neil is
can
saying
I
weird
The
just
tall
stuff.
one is not the smartest tool in the shed.
Which
use identify if
which
for
one's the
anything?
small one? I'm
Use
confused.
give me a identify roll. I don't know if you can do a roll for
There
identify.
is no roll. It's just straight up.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me get to Shara first then.
All
You
right.
got a what again, Shara? Or
I got a
Kana?
14.
You you get a symbol and it sort of like crumbles into itself and it forms a tiny wall.
A
Interesting.
tiny what?
A tiny wall.
Oh,
Wall.
well.
Wall. A
It's a,
wobbly.
it's a
Sorry.
building room. Huh.
But it seems to be brick that it shifts into. That's the one that you were able to get down before it shifted again. What did you get? You said you wanted to identify.
Yeah,
Can you
there
give
is
me
no
the
roll. It's just straight up. It
give me
happens.
the specifics for identify? Like, is it magic or are you looking for?
Pa, 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 pa. You learn what spells, if any, are currently affecting it for the creatures.
Hello?
So you're identifying the lady for the room.
Yeah.
It's a type of binding spell. It can't be removed since it
Oh, Elijah, we have
seems to
copies
have
that
been
stop not ever
either
stop.
scorched onto her or like just straight up drawn magically,
Yes, it was fake,
but
Elijah.
it can't be removed. They're stuck in this plane, but they have to be free, like in the normal world. With identify, if you're just using it past her, every square inch besides the floor is magical. There's runes for shifting between walls, like concrete, paper, plastic, all those other things you're not used to. You notice that the potion bottles are shifting between what potions they're trying to be. Besides one,
Hmm.
it seems to be just all the runes in this room, in this one potion bottle, that are just swirling. This thing is fucking massive in the shelf. It's like, I want to say, a keg sized glass bottle, like a mini keg glass
Hmm.
bottle of just runes, and they're like liquefied inside. If you guys have ever seen Word World, the PBS kids show,
I love
Yeah.
that
Isaiah
show.
knows what I'm talking about. Y'all, some
Yeah.
of y'all know what I'm
I,
talking about.
I
I
love
grew
You
up
that
know
with
how
show.
when they
PBS, so
spelled,
yeah.
you know when they
Guys, look,
spelled cup
heroes
or
need to
water
work.
and it just sort of shaped itself into it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's sort of like that. It's sort of like it's inside, but it's just runes inside of this glass bottle, just going
From
him.
zero. her way, working at body
Hmm.
tag.
Odd.
But
Okay.
imagine like it's all magical runes. It's just runes, all magical runes inside this one bottle.
So it's just liquefied runes in that one bottle.
Yeah.
Let me get some sip. No, I'm joking. I'm
No,
joking.
hold on. I'm just gonna put this message to y'all because this is just really funny one of my friends sent me. Hold on.
Mm,
Yes. Oh my god. I hate that you have that, but it's so funny. Hold on. Here.
what?
This is what my friend sent me.
No. Oh my god, I know what's happening.
Nice.
I mean,
Right.
Hey, Hamster, do you want to see what
yeah,
he looks like as a
Hmm.
child?
Anyway.
yeah. That's why I didn't appreciate. Okay, Kane.
Ray, do you
Fucking
want to
trying
see
to
what you're
discover the
like as
ruin.
a child?
First thought: take your clothes off.
He just wants to see
First
people
thought,
strip.
strip.
That's all.
I will fix this after you
That's
Everybody's
all.
over here like, I don't want to see that.
I don't think
I
ever really
can't.
understands what that is yet,
after I
even
forgot
though. Like, I don't think you got taught what bodily functions are, like human
No,
anatomy.
but I feel
Remember
like
again
you would
who
still
the
have that.
writer was that she was learning from.
Yeah, but Echo was tame enough to teach them
when I
basics,
said
not teach
back.
them debauchery.
I'm just worried if Echo left one of her books lying around.
That's up for Shara to see if Everly
Always
would
get
look
such
around,
a
being
movie,
nosy. That's up to Shara.
Everly.
No, Everly is a good kid. She was mostly training, in all honesty.
Hmm.
Just even after things stopped, she's like, maybe I can work a little bit more. I want to learn. I mean, that's how she's able to control her celestial form at this point. Which, by the way, is she glowing by
Are you
chance?
in your celestial form? Oh, it's she's glowing
Not as
by
far as
any
we're
means.
aware of.
he's gonna
All
pout
right,
like a
so
child.
you notice that just your hands are glowing.
And we, huh? Hey, look, would
Yeah.
you look at that? It's just my hands.
You got the touch.
I mean, you're not
I
entirely wrong because my first thought was maybe Everly should touch one of the runes and see what happens.
Technically, you
touch.
held a rune and then you let it go, unless you're still holding the said rune of like this tiny little wall in your hands,
I mean,
since
she
your
wasn't
hands are
holding it.
glowing.
She had it on a desk as she drew the rune.
Did
Oh,
you
then
just
it
want me
stopped glowing.
to hi, baby girl? Is that what
Ah.
I just heard?
Mm.
Okay.
Everly's gonna go touch a rune.
Your hand
Everly? No.
glows as you touch a rune. Nothing bad happens.
Huh.
Your hands are just glowing.
Stop
Here,
touching it.
touch this. I whip out the fucking keg of ruins.
Ray, you're gonna get one of
Touch.
You took it? You just took the keg of runes?
Nah, I was just joking.
Like, you
Cam.
can take it if you want to.
Yes, let me just dig into my rogue archetype and then just yoink it.
Yoink it from
Give
out
me
of.
a sleight of hand.
You know damn well I have sleight of hands.
You got
Okay.
slippery fingers. That's all I'm
I,
saying.
I got the
The
stickiest.
rune back to me.
If he didn't choose the thief archetype, I would be shocked.
Hmm.
I didn't. Remember? I was talking to you about this. I didn't.
I forget which one you have.
I picked the what the fuck is it?
Alright, so
Bardic?
y'all are doing your
No,
thing.
no, no, no.
Everly is like,
I took Phantom, remember?
Oh, right, the annoying one.
Yes, the annoying one. The dead parents one.
No, that's every rogue.
Every single rogue. And then there's
You
that one
show
rogue,
me a
which is
rogue
essentially
who has
Batman.
living parents, and I'll show
hmm
you an adoption agency.
Plus, most likely.
I have a
Does it
rogue that
count?
has living
What
parents,
about?
but
Does
their
it have to
parents are
be?
gone.
Does it have to be
Like, they were
both
sold.
parents?
Let's
Does it have
just
to be?
say that
Uh-huh.
they should that if you're a parent and your kid
Sold
starts
you?
stealing shit and you're in D&D world, get life insurance.
That's
Every
only
two
for the
months.
modern. That's only for modern D&D. Like, if you're playing in a modern setting, that's different. What do
Okay.
you guys like to do? Because I was
I
supposed to end the session a while ago. This has been going on for a while.
Yeah, you're supposed to end this shit like an hour ago, like 2 hours ago.
Yeah, and we're
Wait a
supposed to
minute.
end it. I don't know.
We're still going.
Everly,
Xander.
do you think you have a way to make yourself light up more than normal?
It's a child. Xander is
How
so
many
Like
times
currently
do
your
I have
hands
to?
are glowing, but like full turn on glow stick mode.
How many times do I have to explain that I don't control that shit?
So
I
you don't
don't just
naturally just
glow
glow?
and rune.
Kane's internal
Neil's
thought is
talking at this point.
now, if I shake her, will she start becoming a glow stick?
You
What's a glow
pick
stick?
me up
Neil
to shake
asks.
me. I will punch you.
Neil
Will it do
asks,
anything?
"What's a glow stick?"
That is a great question. I'm not entirely sure myself. They just started calling me that, and I can't get them to stop.
And I went, oh hell no, and I turned
Oh,
into a
simple.
child.
It's this thing my cousin used, or not cousin, what's the word? Sibling used to do. They took a bunch of weird glowy bugs that would light up at random time. They were like flies or whatnot.
You mean
Shoved them in a jar
like
and shake it, and they light up.
you mean like dragonflies?
At one point, figured it out.
I don't know any dragonflies that light up.
Huh.
Curious.
All right. I think I
I
figured
think
it
they're called
out.
fireflies.
So I don't technically exist in this.
Everly has stopped paying attention. She went over to her book and started flipping through the pages to see if there's like any writing in it. Like,
There's no pages in the book.
oh, that's right, doy. Okay.
Neil's like,
She's
Got a
just like,
boneless book.
Neil's like,
Everly is
I
just trying
don't.
to think.
So Neil's talking. I don't think I exist properly here. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, Glowstick.
Damn.
It's
If
Everly.
No, he has
sorry,
this correct. You were saying.
No, he has a point.
sorry, you guys didn't really introduce yourselves, and I opened the door, and crazy shit
I
happened.
explained my name to you. You didn't believe me.
His name
I
is
don't
Kane.
think
Rolls
your
for
name would
persuasion
be.
again.
Everly is going to point. She's like, you know what? No, I am introducing everyone. I am not dealing with this. Points
Okay,
at Kane.
fine.
That's Kane. Points to Virmon. That's Virmon.
Mhm.
And she's gonna point to herself. I'm Everly. And Osa, from what I've understood. As she
All right.
points to the dragon. I don't really know her, but you know, I caught her name, so.
All right. I know that I'm not completely an entity in this place. When I touched the book, I left this plane wherever we are. When you open the book, I zapped out.
You stole all the pages with it, yes.
So, what am I to you, Everly?
In a basic sense, my guide. Because after helping some awakened trees, they led me to a chest with the book. And the book seemed to be alive in a sense. It didn't speak or anything. It would magnetize itself to me. It would not let anyone else touch it. Then one night, I went quote unquote into the book. I'm still trying to figure out how a lot of this worked. But I was in what would seem to be a different dimension, plane,
Similar to this,
where
or is it completely different?
somewhat it it was completely white. It was pretty blank, but you were there,
All right,
and
so
you would give me information and help guide me.
hold on. Let me roll a dice.
That's why I opened the books the first time, because I thought, hey, let's see if maybe Neil has some answers to what's happening. And then you crawl out of the book, and it scared me a little bit. I won't lie.
So we're in the. Where? So I'm guessing you're in the plane of stars when you're talking to me.
Puppies.
Maybe I never really
What's does the ever
questioned.
after still exist?
Sadly.
That's great. Then just look for people from the ever after.
Ah,
About that,
What?
it's not what it used to be, from what I've understood.
I
I
explained what
am
all has happened
basically
up to now
here
to
to,
him.
from what
Damn
you
it all.
explained to me this morning, I'm basically here to reset the religion. I can shape it how I see fit.
You're the guiding light. The champion.
Yeah. Another problem is like I'm like apparently 3 years behind in everything. Cause
Yeah.
I only came into existence like,
Almost a
what was it,
month
like
ago.
3, 4 months ago.
a month,
A month.
Almost
about
a
a month
month.
ago.
Y'all are in September by this point because it was August. Y'all are
I
in
love that
September.
Everly knows about this as they're talking, and you guys are just like, "What is all this?" Everly, you've never said any of this, and Everly's just like, "It never came up in conversation."
I like to imagine that Kane's reaction after he hears the words "the champion" is just the look that that dog is giving him. Just wait, what? Repeat yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
So
Everly's like, from what you've explained, yes, that is basically what I am. However, according to Liam, who isn't here at the moment,
the child.
he explained that I was supposed to be here 3 years ago, but I only came into existence like a month ago. I'm very behind on everything.
You got a bit of a history lesson.
Okay.
So
I did.
the ever
I'm slowly
after
catching
is
up.
no longer in use or in proper use.
Yeah,
Yeah.
proper use, because apparently a bunch of criminals are using it to get out of trouble.
One of
Fuck
which might be
all.
missing her arms.
Fuck all. Okay. So basically
Fingers.
to we were here to guide people on the semi right path, if that makes
Yeah.
sense. We're here to guide people into a better life or better afterlife. We're not similar to other gods of death, but we mainly rely on light. There is other gods that deal with death. For some reason, I can't remember our god's name,
God dang
but
it! Ugh, I still don't even know.
that's really hard. But we usually just guide people or protect them. I don't know why I'm physically here if I became your guide. For whatever reason, I must have placed my essence, my soul of some kind, into those bindings.
Yep, pretty much.
All right. So technically, I'm not real. I could die. Won't matter. We can't go outside the door. Time shenanigans are going on.
Yeah, and I don't
Wibbly
know
wobbly
how
timey.
great of an idea it would be to use magic, considering how weird it feels.
It does not feel good.
And from what I can understand, the runes are basically what's keeping us in here safe. That's what I've understood, because one of the runes before it shifted, I was able to write down, and it made a mini brick wall on my paper. She says as she points to the paper with the mini brick wall on it.
All right then. But the
So
floor
what?
doesn't have runes on it, so theoretically, we break through the floor we go home. Or I have to be inside the book before you go home.
We don't know.
He's
Nobody
just now
knows.
kneeling on the ground with his hands on his head, just having a realization.
My
Just,
fair
just
lady.
the ex, just the
Hey Kane, do you want to
existential
break the
crisis.
floor?
Whack.
Say again, Everly?
Do you want to break the floor?
Can.
Are you genuinely asking me to break the floor for you right now?
Yes. Because it's the only thing here that has stayed the same throughout everything.
What
And doesn't
material is
have
the
room.
floor made out of?
The floor seems to be made out of petrified wood, which is a rock that looks like wood.
Okay, I have an idea, but just to make sure this works, Everly, you
Huh?
have, like, radiant type magic, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I hold up my knuckle weapons and I say, can you focus some of that from one of your spells into this?
Okay.
Uh,
Has done it.
maybe I can put a
Because from
spell.
what I remember on how this got explained to me, they can be charged with magic
Yep.
or one attack. And if I'm having to punch something that has runes covering it, I think it's the best to take as much force as we can for it.
Why not do thunderclap?
Because
What
that's
Mostly
is
because I
one
more
think
size up?
radiant damage is a higher odds. Considering who seems to be the most relation to what's going on, this seems like the more logical outcome.
Fair,
Neil
fair. Thank you.
Neil's going to look at all of you. Since you're going to break the floor, I'm going to go back in the book.
okay.
It was alright to meet all of you.
It was a
You're
pleasure to finally
really,
meet you in person, Neil.
yeah, you're really tall. I haven't seen many, what's your race called?
Goliath.
I'm what's referred to as a Goliath.
Yeah, I've only been around, ASMRs, and I don't really look like myself at the moment.
Have you
Just,
seen one of these before? And I pointed, what's their name? Virmon's ears.
we have elves living
Hey, what are you doing
around.
here?
We live in tandem with certain elves, despite
Really?
how bitchy they can be.
Intriguing. I'll
Yes.
definitely ask your book form that later when we get back to our world, hopefully.
I would just. I'd wait until I'll. If you want, I'll ask Neil when I'll ask guidance Neil. Ha!
Actually, let's just ask
Or,
Liam.
yeah, that works too.
You
Yeah.
guys keep
That's the more
talking
polite
of a young
option.
child. What?
God,
Here's the
why?
thing.
He's like
We should have
31.
explained this a while ago. Liam is a fully grown adult in our time.
I wanna know
Yes,
if I
yes, but do they have purple hair?
Red.
Looks at
Just,
Everly. What color is his hair again?
I like that Everly is the one who just answers immediately, going, "It's a deep red." It's like, why do you
Okay,
remember
so
these details? I don't know.
so it's not the same Liam I'm thinking of. Okay.
I mean,
It's
it could be. He
two of
could have
him?
just colored his hair. I've seen people do it. It's
I
weird,
don't
but people do it.
for if he's following the Never After, we usually don't change our hair colors all that often. We will only change it once if we feel the need of guidance from our elders. But if it's
Mm.
just a natural, like, red color, then yeah, no, different person. But thank you. I will go back to the book and hopefully return back to my time.
at least you spawned with your flashlight.
We
So,
got
So
those
good.
fingers crossed for you.
alright. See you guys.
Some point. Oh,
Yes,
best of
some
luck.
point. Best of luck.
Someday.
He touches the opened book and he zips inside. And the book closes. The
Is it
book
no
is
longer
flipping
boneless?
you off with one of the pages.
Yeah, there's the sass that I know.
There he is.
It was. I mean, granted, he's not always that sassy, but it's just the book form. Anyway, imbuing radiant. I have a light cantrip.
That should work as long as it has the effect, more or less. It should function the way it's supposed to.
Cool. Because I don't know if I can use
I don't know
ability to.
if this was intended, but you just became Green Lantern with like 8 rings. Bro just got married so many
Which
fucking
rings?
times. He has his brass knuckle plate thing, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, covering all of his
Yeah, because
fingers.
Kane's just like, I thought I left that ring on her grave.
No, but like, which ring are we talking about here? We talking fear, rage, fucking willpower?
I think all of
Let's
them
think
by
about
this
the actions
point.
he's taken. I have the orange goddamn ring.
You got fear going? Oh wait, no, that's yellow. What was orange again?
Greed.
Yeah, that's fair.
Actually, if we were going off logic, I think fear would also possibly fit, considering what the main thing that react
Everly
form
touches
is.
the ring and
Mhm.
casts light on it. Just I don't know if this will work, but
What
hopefully it
what
does
light
because I don't.
what light does it turn onto 13 when it gets onto your knuckles?
Piss yellow.
It turns white.
uh,
Okay.
All
And
right.
now I want to
Gi-
punch the ground, DM.
Give me a strength roll.
Does a 25 work, DM?
You bust through that floor. And that's where we're going to end it tonight.
Ah.
I
came in
like
like
how
a wrecking ball.
DM, how I'm just breaking everything to solve our problems in this section.